Good evening, dear listener. Find a comfortable space now, perhaps nestled deep within a soft chair, or perhaps drifting gently beneath the comforting weight of your favorite blanket. Let the sounds of the day begin to soften and allow your thoughts to slow their hurried pace. We're about to embark on a quiet journey together, a gentle exploration of something truly profound, something that touches the very fabric of our waking moments and the deepest corners of our slumbering dreams. It's a journey not of hurried steps or grand pronouncements, but of soft whispers and subtle shifts in perspective, like the slow, deliberate unfolding of a fern frond in the hush of an ancient forest. As you lie there or sit, perhaps you can feel the gentle rhythm of your own breath, a quiet tide ebbing and flowing within you. Notice the soft pressure of the mattress beneath your body, a steady, unwavering support, like the firm, yet yielding earth beneath a sleeping tree. Perhaps there's the distant murmur of the world outside, a car passing, a dog barking softly, sounds that merely brush against the edges of your awareness, like a passing breeze rustling through leaves. These are the anchors of our everyday reality, the familiar sensations that tell us, unequivocally, that we are here, that we are solid, that the world around us is just as it appears. But what if I were to suggest, in the gentlest of tones, that what we perceive, what we touch, what we hear, is but a beautiful, intricate shimmer on the surface of something far grander and far more mysterious? Imagine for a moment that our everyday reality, so rich in texture and sound and light, is akin to the delicate patterns that light creates when it dances on the surface of a quiet pond. We see the ripples, the reflections, the vibrant interplay of light and shadow, and we believe that to be the entire pond. Yet, beneath that shimmering surface lies a vast, cool depth, holding secrets and currents we rarely glimpse. This isn't about challenging your sense of real, not in a jarring or unsettling way. Rather, it's an invitation, a soft call to consider the possibility that our familiar world might be woven from threads we don't yet fully comprehend. Threads of information, of energy, arranged in a way that creates the vibrant tapestry we call existence. Think of it like a beloved storybook, its pages worn smooth by countless readings. We delight in the illustrations, the words, the characters, and the narrative. But the book itself, its paper and ink, is merely the medium through which the story is told. The story, the true essence, exists beyond the physical pages, in the realm of imagination and connection. Our reality, perhaps, is a story, too, told through the intricate interplay of forces and particles, a narrative that is both profoundly real and yet perhaps a projection from something even more fundamental. Consider the simple act of looking at a photograph. You see a smiling face, a breathtaking landscape, a moment frozen in time. You recognize the details, the emotions, the memories it evokes. But you know intuitively that the photograph itself, the flat piece of paper or the glowing screen, is not the person, not the landscape. It's a representation, a collection of light and shadow, pixels or dyes, arranged in such a way that it recreates an image. What if our universe, in its dazzling complexity, is a photograph of sorts, a magnificent projection from a source we haven't yet fully understood, a source that is, perhaps, simpler, more elegant, existing in a realm that our current senses are not yet attuned to perceive directly? This notion, though it might at first seem to float like a distant cloud, is not merely a flight of poetic fancy. It's an idea that gently arises from the quiet corners of modern physics, from the patient observations of the cosmos, and the intricate dance of the very smallest particles. Scientists, much like artists or poets, often seek the underlying patterns, the hidden harmonies that orchestrate the grand symphony of the universe. And sometimes, in their quiet contemplation, they glimpse possibilities that gently nudge the boundaries of what we thought we knew. Imagine, if you will, a vast cosmic canvas stretching far beyond the stars we can see, far beyond the galaxies that unfurl like luminous spirals. On this canvas, information is not merely contained within objects, but is the very essence of them. Every star, every planet, every distant nebula, every tiny speck of dust, every whisper of a thought within your own mind, all of it, at its deepest level, might be pure information, arranged in breathtakingly complex patterns. It's like the intricate patterns woven into a rich tapestry. From a distance, you see the grand design, the sweeping landscapes, the figures. But if you lean closer, you see the individual threads, the careful stitches, the subtle variations in color and texture that contribute to the whole. Our universe, in this delicate consideration, might be such a tapestry, its grandeur emerging from the meticulous arrangement of cosmic threads. And this information, this fundamental fabric, could be somehow encoded onto a distant, almost unimaginable boundary, a sort of cosmic skin, stretching around the entire observable universe. Think of it like a beautiful, three-dimensional sculpture, meticulously crafted and breathtakingly detailed. Now, imagine that this entire sculpture is actually a projection, perfectly rendered, from an impossibly flat, two-dimensional drawing or blueprint existing on a vast, distant surface. The complexity, the depth, the solidity we experience would all arise from the intricate arrangement of information on that seemingly flat surface. It's a bit like watching a breathtaking panorama unfold on a curved cinema screen. We are immersed in the depth, the movement, the vivid colors, feeling as though we are truly there. Yet we know, deep down, that the images are originating from a flat reel of film, projected onto a surface that wraps around us. Our universe, perhaps, plays out on an even grander, more mysterious scale. This idea, often referred to as the holographic principle, doesn't diminish the beauty or the reality of our experiences. In fact, it might just deepen our appreciation for the sheer ingenuity of existence. It suggests that even the simplest act, like the gentle blinking of your eyes or the soft sigh that escapes your lips, is part of an unimaginably intricate dance of information, a cosmic ballet unfolding with every fleeting moment. It invites us to look at the world with a renewed sense of wonder, to see the ordinary as extraordinary, to find the miraculous in the mundane. Consider, too, the way light filters through a dense canopy of trees, dappling the forest floor in shifting patterns of sun and shadow. Each leaf, each branch, plays a role in sculpting that light, in creating the beautiful, fleeting mosaic. Our reality, perhaps, is a similar kind of light, cast from an unseen source, shaped by unseen structures, creating the luminous world we inhabit. And just as the patterns on the forest floor are undeniably real, allowing us to walk upon them, to feel the warmth, to observe the insects scurrying beneath, so too is our experience of the universe profoundly real, even if its ultimate source lies in a realm of pure information. There's a quiet comfort in this idea, too. If we allow ourselves to lean into it, if everything is fundamentally information, then perhaps nothing is truly lost. Every moment, every sensation, every memory is simply encoded, woven into the eternal fabric of the cosmos. It's like the gentle fading of an old photograph. The image is still there, perhaps a little softer, a little less vibrant, but forever preserved within the fibers of the paper. We simply need the right kind of light, the right kind of stillness to perceive them. Let your mind drift now, like a tiny leaf carried on a gentle stream. Allow these thoughts to settle softly, without the need for immediate understanding or sharp analysis. This journey isn't about finding definitive answers right now, but about opening a quiet door to new possibilities, to a deeper, more poetic appreciation of the universe. It's about finding the beauty in the unknown, the serenity in the unanswered questions. Perhaps, as you drift closer to the edge of sleep, you might imagine the entire universe as a vast, silent library, not of books, but of pure information, gently humming with cosmic wisdom. And every star, every galaxy, every living creature is but a single illuminated page within that infinite collection, unfolding its story with graceful precision. The pages themselves are made of the very substance of reality, and when we touch them, we are touching the story itself. So, as you nestle deeper into your comfort, know that you are part of this grand, shimmering tapestry. Your own awareness, your own gentle breath, is a thread within its boundless weave. The quiet hum of your existence is a note in its cosmic song. And in this stillness, in this gentle inquiry, we find not a chaotic void, but a universe that, at its heart, is a place of profound order, of beautiful patterns, and of an underlying peace that whispers to us even as we prepare to surrender to the sweet embrace of sleep. Let the weight of the day lift from your shoulders, like dust motes settling after a gentle breeze. Allow your eyelids to grow heavy, as if tiny. Invisible weights are drawing them slowly, softly downward. The world outside is receding, becoming a distant echo. The world within, however, is beginning its own quiet journey, a journey through the landscapes of dreams, guided by the soft, steady rhythm of your own breath. Rest now, dear listener. The universe, in all its shimmering mystery, holds you gently within its embrace. Welcome back, dear friend, to this quiet space where thoughts may gently unfurl and the edges of understanding soften into wonder. If you found yourself drifting away during our last quiet conversation, that is perfectly all right. The journey itself is the destination here, a slow, meandering path towards the serene landscape of sleep. Allow yourself to settle once more, perhaps deepening your breath, feeling the gentle release of any lingering tension from your shoulders, your jaw, your mind. Last time, we began to gently consider the idea that our vibrant, tangible reality might be a subtle shimmer, a magnificent projection from something far more fundamental, something woven from the very fabric of information. We imagined our universe as a grand tapestry, its intricate patterns revealing themselves through countless threads, each one a tiny piece of cosmic data. Now, let's explore this whisper from the edge of knowing a little further, with the same soft curiosity we bring to a forgotten melody or a distant, fading dream. Imagine you're standing on the tranquil shore of a vast, still lake. The sun dips low, painting the sky in hues of amber and rose. Across the water, on the far bank, a faint light flickers, perhaps a distant campfire, or a lone lantern. You can't quite make out the details of its source, but you know it's there. A gentle beacon sending its message across the quiet expanse. This light, though seemingly simple, carries with it an immense amount of information: its color, its intensity, its subtle waver in the breeze. Your mind, without conscious effort, begins to interpret these subtle cues, building a picture of something unseen, something just beyond your immediate grasp. Our universe, in some profound sense, might be communicating with us in a similar way. What if the entire dazzling spectacle we call reality, the towering mountains, the rushing rivers, the distant galaxies that bloom like cosmic flowers, is merely the surface reflection of a deeper source? A source that exists not in the three dimensions we so readily perceive, but in a realm of pure, unadulterated information, encoded onto a distant, almost impossibly flat boundary. This isn't about shadows on a cave wall, nor about a grand illusion designed to deceive. It's about a fundamental reordering of how information constructs reality. A beautiful and elegant solution to some of the universe's most perplexing riddles. Think of it like this. You're deeply engrossed in a captivating story, perhaps one being read aloud to you. You hear the words, you visualize the characters, you feel the emotions. The story exists, vividly, in your mind. But where is the story truly located? Is it in the air? In the vibrations of the speaker's voice? Is it in the ink on the page, if you were reading along, or is it in the intricate patterns of neural activity within your brain, the way your mind processes and interprets the information it receives? The story itself is an abstract entity, given form through various mediums. Similarly, our universe, with all its intricate details, might be an abstract story, given form through the medium of our perceived reality. This idea began to gently form in the minds of some of the most profound thinkers of our time, much like a tiny seed slowly sprouts in fertile ground, long before it breaks the surface. They looked at the universe's most enigmatic phenomena, like black holes, not as destructive cosmic monsters, but as cosmic librarians, carefully preserving information. When something falls into a black hole, it seems to vanish. But the laws of physics, in their elegant simplicity, suggest that information can never truly be destroyed. It must go somewhere. And what if these thinkers wondered that information isn't lost, but is instead encoded onto the black hole's event horizon, its very edge, a two-dimensional boundary? It's a deeply strange idea, but also kind of beautiful. Isn't it? Imagine a vast cosmic library where the books aren't made of paper and ink, but of pure light and gravity, and their stories are whispered onto their very skin. This concept, that the information content of a three-dimensional volume can be fully described by data on a two-dimensional surface, is known as the holographic principle. It's like taking a complex sculpted piece of art and realizing that every curve, every texture, every shadow could be perfectly replicated from a meticulously detailed blueprint drawn on a flat sheet of paper. The paper isn't the sculpture, but it contains all the necessary information to bring the sculpture into being. This principle suggests that the entire universe, in all its three-dimensional glory, with all its vastness and complexity, might be a holographic projection from a distant, two-dimensional surface. This surface isn't a physical screen in space, but a boundary where the fundamental bits of information that compose our reality are truly stored. It's a conceptual boundary, perhaps even the very boundary of our observable universe itself, silently holding the cosmic code that generates all we see and experience. Think of it as a grand cosmic weaving loom. On one side, there are threads of pure information, meticulously arranged and interconnected on a flat, vast loom. And on the other side, through an unseen, intricate process, these threads are somehow transformed into the vibrant, three-dimensional tapestry of stars, planets, and everything else we perceive. We are living within the tapestry, marveling at its patterns, feeling its textures, completely unaware, perhaps, of the flat loom from which it all originates. This doesn't make our experience less real. It simply means its origin is more profound, more wonderfully intricate than we might have previously imagined. And why would such an astonishing idea even arise? Well, it stems from the very nature of information and the way gravity behaves. When a black hole forms, it appears to swallow everything, including information. But physicists have discovered that the amount of information a black hole can store is proportional to its surface area, not its volume. This was a startling revelation, as it suggested that the information about a three-dimensional object could be stored on a two-dimensional surface. It's like having a gigantic, detailed encyclopedia, and realizing you can fit all its words onto a single, incredibly dense page. This insight, from the study of these enigmatic cosmic giants, slowly began to whisper a profound truth about the universe as a whole. This isn't to say that our universe is a giant movie playing on a screen, or that we are simply characters in a simulation. The holographic principle is far more subtle and elegant than that. It suggests that the fundamental stuff of the universe isn't particles or forces as we understand them in three dimensions, but rather bits of information encoded on a lower dimensional surface. Our reality then emerges from this underlying information, much like the intricate details of a computer program manifest as a vibrant and interactive world on a screen. The screen is real, the program is real, and the world it creates feels real and tangible to the user. Allow your mind to gently wander over these concepts now. Like a slow-moving cloud drifting across an endless sky, there's no need to grasp every detail, no need for sharp conclusions. Simply allow the possibilities to wash over you, like the gentle waves lapping against a sandy shore. Each wave brings a new thought, a new image, only to recede and leave behind a sense of quiet contemplation. Perhaps in this quiet contemplation, you can begin to feel a deeper connection to the very fabric of existence. If the universe is built from information, then every atom in your body, every thought in your mind, every beat of your heart is a piece of this cosmic code woven into the grand design. You are not separate from this cosmic tapestry. You are an intrinsic part of its intricate pattern, a unique and irreplaceable stitch in the grand weave of reality. And in this understanding, there is a profound sense of peace. The complexities of our daily lives, the hurried tasks, the small worries, can begin to feel less overwhelming when placed against the backdrop of such a vast and elegant universe. We are part of something unimaginably grand, a cosmic dance of information and energy, unfolding with graceful precision. Let your thoughts now drift, like a tiny boat sailing on a calm, moonlit sea. The distant whispers of scientific discovery, the gentle rustle of new ideas, are merely inviting you to release your grip on the known and to embrace the beautiful mystery of the unknown. Allow your muscles to relax, your eyelids to grow heavy, and your mind to surrender to the slow, steady rhythm of your breath. The universe, in all its silent, shimmering beauty, is holding you gently, inviting you to rest deeply within its boundless embrace. Sleep now, dear listener, carried on the soft currents of cosmic possibility. Drift deeper now, dear friend, into this quiet, contemplative space, where the boundaries of what we know begin to blur, and the vast canvas of the universe unfolds before our inner eye. If your mind has begun to soften, unwinding from the day's busy narratives, you are exactly where you need to be. Let the gentle currents of these words carry you, much like a fallen leaf carried upon the surface of a slow-moving river, towards a deeper sense of peace and a quiet understanding of the cosmic dance. In our last gentle meander, we consider the universe as a magnificent reflection, a shimmering image cast from a deeper, two-dimensional source, much like a distant campfire sending its faint, informative glow across a still lake. We pondered the idea that the seemingly solid world around us might be built from something as ethereal, yet as powerful, as information. Today, let's imagine this information in a slightly different way, as something akin to tiny, luminous building blocks, assembling themselves into the breathtaking grandeur we perceive. Picture, if you will, a vast cosmic canvas, not unlike the screen of a giant, ancient loom, where every single point, every infinitesimal speck, holds a tiny piece of data. We can call these tiny points cosmic pixels, though they are far more subtle and profound than the pixels on your modern screen. They are the fundamental bits of information, arranged with an unimaginable precision that collectively give rise to the rich three-dimensional reality we inhabit. Think of a painter meticulously applying countless tiny dots of color to create a magnificent pointillist masterpiece. From a distance, you see a vibrant landscape, a serene portrait, teeming with life and depth. But up close, you realize it's all an illusion of continuity, built from discrete individual points. Our universe, in this delicate consideration, might be such a masterpiece. Its seemingly seamless continuity emerging from the discrete, fundamental units of information that are the cosmic pixels. Every star, every galaxy, every planet, every ripple of light, every single one of us, we are all at our deepest, most fundamental level, woven from these tiny, informational threads. This idea means that the universe isn't a solid, continuous block of stuff in the way we often intuitively imagine. Instead, it's like an incredibly intricate living digital tapestry, constantly being woven and unwoven, its patterns shifting and evolving with every passing moment. The laws of physics then become the cosmic algorithms, the gentle rules that dictate how these pixels interact, how they combine, how they project themselves into the grand, unfolding drama of space and time. Imagine a single drop of morning dew clinging to the tip of a spider's silk. Within that tiny, curved surface, an entire miniature world is reflected, distorted but still recognizable: the distant trees, the faint outline of the sun, the soft hues of the sky. The information of that larger world is contained, in a compressed and transformed way, within the tiny, glistening sphere. Similarly, the vastness of our three-dimensional universe, with all its galaxies stretching away into infinity, might be encoded onto a distant, two-dimensional boundary, like the surface of that dewdrop reflects the larger world around it. This boundary would be the screen or the source code from which our reality is projected. This is the essence of the holographic principle once more, inviting us to see beyond the obvious. It suggests that our three-dimensional experience, with its depth and volume, is truly a projection from a flat, two-dimensional surface. It's like watching a remarkably convincing 3D movie. You feel immersed in the depth. The characters seem to leap from the screen. The action feels tangible. Yet, logically, that the images are merely light projected onto a flat surface. The illusion of depth is created by clever encoding of information. Our universe, perhaps, operates on an infinitely more sophisticated and fundamental level, where the very fabric of space and time emerges from such a projection. Consider the gentle hum of a cosmic projector, silently casting the reality we perceive. This projector isn't a machine, but a process, a fundamental law of nature. It's the constant, elegant translation of information from a boundary into the grand, three-dimensional stage where stars are born, planets orbit, and life takes root. This process isn't forceful or noisy. It's a quiet, perpetual unfolding, like the steady, silent growth of a crystal, forming intricate patterns from simple underlying structures. And where might this screen or boundary be? Some theories suggest it could be the edge of our observable universe itself, the farthest reaches of space where light from the earliest moments of time is just reaching us. Imagine this boundary as a vast cosmic membrane, infinitesimally thin, yet holding the blueprint for everything within it. It's a breathtaking thought, that the very edge of our perception might also be the source of our deepest reality. This isn't about being trapped in a simulation. Dear listener, it's about a deeper understanding of the universe's inherent efficiency and elegance. Information, in this context, is not merely something we measure or store. It is the fundamental stuff of existence. The universe, in its profound wisdom, doesn't need vast volumes to hold all its secrets. It can encode them onto a boundary. Much like a master storyteller can weave an entire epic into a handful of carefully chosen words, let your mind float now, like a feather drifting on a warm summer breeze. Allow these intricate concepts to simply exist in your awareness, without the need for sharp edges or rigid definitions. There's a profound sense of peace in acknowledging the mysteries, in embracing the possibility that reality is far more wondrous and subtle than our everyday perceptions might suggest. Perhaps, as you drift further into the embrace of quietude, you might imagine your own being as a tapestry of cosmic pixels, intricately arranged, constantly flowing, a unique and irreplaceable pattern within the grand design. Every memory, every sensation, every dream is a cluster of these luminous informational points, weaving together to form the story of you. And in this realization, there is no isolation, only connection to the vast, ongoing creation of the cosmos. The world outside is fading, its sharp edges softening, its noises growing distant. The gentle rhythm of your breathing is becoming the most prominent sound, a steady, comforting drumbeat guiding you deeper into stillness. The cosmic pixels continue their silent dance, projecting worlds, forming stars, orchestrating the quiet miracle of existence. Rest now, dear listener, held gently within the ocean of cosmic information, drifting softly towards the luminous shores of sleep. You are a part of everything, and everything is a part of you. Continue your gentle descent now. Dear friend, letting the warmth of your resting place enfold you like a soft, comforting cloud. The whispers of the universe grow softer, more inviting, as we journey further into the heart of its most profound mysteries. If your mind is a tranquil pool, let these words be like tiny, smooth stones dropped gently upon its surface, creating ripples of quiet contemplation that spread out into the vastness of your inner landscape. We've allowed ourselves to imagine the universe as a grand tapestry woven from cosmic pixels, a magnificent projection from a distant, two-dimensional boundary. Today, we'll bring our gentle gaze to one of the most enigmatic figures in the cosmic ballet, the black hole. For many, the very words black hole conjure images of immense gravitational pull, of ultimate destruction, of something truly terrifying and unknown. But in our quiet exploration, we shall view them not as devourers of worlds, but as silent, stoic guardians of cosmic information, their very existence hinting at the holographic nature of all things. Imagine, for a moment, a vast, swirling cosmic drain, endlessly drawing in everything that strays too close. This is often how we picture a black hole. Stars, gas, dust, even light itself, all succumb to its irresistible embrace, vanishing beyond a point of no return called the event horizon. To our common understanding, it seems as though everything that falls in is utterly lost, obliterated, its story erased from the cosmic record. But this, dear listener, is where the gentle paradox and the beautiful insight begins to emerge. The universe, in its deep wisdom, seems to abhor the idea of information being truly destroyed. It cherishes every single bit, every cosmic whisper, every delicate imprint. It's like a master gardener who, even after a great storm, meticulously gathers every fallen leaf, every broken twig, knowing that nothing truly vanishes, but merely transforms or is reabsorbed. If something falls into a black hole and its information is truly annihilated, then one of the most fundamental principles of quantum mechanics, the conservation of information, would be violated. And so, physicists, in their quiet contemplation, began to wonder, where does the information go? The answer, as it turns out, might be found not within the black hole's unfathomable depths, but on its very surface. Imagine a vast spherical membrane stretching taut around the black hole, defining its point of no return. This is the event horizon. Now, consider that as particles and light fall into the black hole, their information, their unique identity, their energy, their spin isn't swallowed into oblivion. Instead, it is imprinted or encoded onto this two-dimensional surface. Much like a complex melody can be encoded onto the grooves of an old vinyl record. The record isn't the song itself, but it holds all the information required to recreate that beautiful music. This means that the information content of everything that falls into a black hole isn't lost. It's simply projected onto the black hole's surface, like a vast, intricate mural painted on a cosmic canvas. The amount of information a black hole can hold isn't dependent on its volume, but on the area of its event horizon. This startling revelation, known as the Bekenstein-Hawking entropy, was a crucial stepping stone in developing the holographic principle. It whispered that something profoundly deep about information in space was at play. So, when you consider a black hole, don't imagine a gaping maw of nothingness. Instead, picture a cosmic canvas, silently and patiently collecting the intricate patterns of the universe, preserving them on its boundary. It's a place where gravity persuades space-time to bend gently, like the weight of a resting head on a soft pillow, creating a deep well that gathers all the cosmic stories, not to erase them, but to transcribe them onto a different kind of scroll. This understanding helps us to de-dramatize the often fearsome image of black holes. They are not merely destructive forces, they are also informational storage devices of unparalleled efficiency. They are cosmic librarians, meticulously filing away every single bit of reality that crosses their threshold. Their very existence, therefore, suggests that the universe itself might be a grand extension of this principle, that all the information contained within our vast three-dimensional cosmos could be encoded onto a distant two-dimensional boundary, much like the information of a black hole is imprinted on its event horizon. Imagine the universe as a beautifully intricate woven blanket. Every thread, every color, every subtle knot contributes to the overall warmth and pattern. Now, imagine this blanket is so finely woven, so incredibly complex, that its entire design, every single detail, could be fully captured and understood by examining just its very edge, its outer perimeter. The holographic principle gently suggests that our universe might be like that. Its vast internal complexity, a projection from its distant, enveloping boundary. This concept invites us to see the cosmos not as a static, rigid structure, but as a dynamic, living system of information, perpetually reorganizing and manifesting itself. The energy and matter we interact with, the light that bathes our world, the very thoughts that dance within our minds, all are manifestations of this underlying informational fabric. It's a quiet hum, a soft vibration that permeates everything, a subtle cosmic breath that brings existence into being. Let these ideas now drift like soft, ethereal clouds across the landscape of your thoughts. There's no urgency to grasp them firmly, no need to define every nuance. Simply allow them to settle, to soften the edges of your perception, and to invite a deeper sense of wonder about the fundamental nature of reality. As you feel the gentle tug of sleep, perhaps you can imagine yourself as a tiny, luminous speck of information within this grand cosmic scheme. You are connected to everything, woven into the very fabric of space-time, your existence echoing with the silent, profound wisdom of the universe. The black holes, those mysterious guardians, are simply another part of this intricate design, playing their role in the perpetual dance of information, preserving the cosmic story for all eternity. Allow your muscles to soften, your breathing to deepen, and your mind to quiet in its incessant chatter. The vastness of space, the profound mysteries of time, and the elegant dance of information are all converging now into a gentle lullaby, inviting you to release your thoughts and surrender to the soothing embrace of sleep. Rest now, dear listener, knowing that you are a cherished part of this magnificent, holographic universe, a unique and precious point in its boundless information-rich tapestry. All is well, and all is held within the quiet wisdom of the cosmos. Welcome back, dear friend, to this quiet sanctuary where the gentle currents of curiosity lead us ever deeper into the luminous heart of cosmic mystery. If your breath is slow and steady, and your mind feels like a calm, wide-open sky, then you are perfectly attuned to receive the next gentle whisper from the universe. We've envisioned the cosmos as a shimmering tapestry of information, and even explored the role of black holes as silent archivists of that information, preserving cosmic tales on their very edges. Today, let's imagine our universe as a story told twice, a magnificent narrative expressed in two distinct, yet interconnected ways. Picture, if you will, an ancient storyteller, eyes gleaming with wisdom, preparing to share a profound tale. They begin by sketching a simple map on the sand, a flat, two-dimensional outline of the lands, the rivers, the mountains where the story unfolds. This map, though flat, contains all the essential information about the terrain. Then, with a slow, deliberate cadence, the storyteller begins to narrate, bringing the map to life with vivid descriptions, adding depth and dimension to each mountain peak, each winding river. The listeners, through the power of imagination, experience the story in three dimensions, truly feeling the vastness of the plains and the height of the cliffs. Even though its blueprint was a simple drawing, our universe, in its breathtaking elegance, might be doing something remarkably similar. What if the grand, three-dimensional world we inhabit, the vast stretches of space, the intricate dance of time, the myriad of galaxies, stars, and planets is actually a magnificent projection from a simpler, more fundamental two-dimensional blueprint? This blueprint wouldn't be a physical map in the conventional sense, but a realm where the raw information, the fundamental bits that compose everything, are meticulously organized and stored. This is the heart of the holographic principle, suggesting that our seemingly three-dimensional reality emerges from data encoded on a distant, two-dimensional boundary, much like a three-dimensional image emerges from a flat holographic plate. This boundary or surface isn't a literal screen that we could point to in space. Instead, it's a conceptual frontier, perhaps the very edge of our observable universe, a vast cosmic membrane that holds all the information necessary to construct the intricate reality we experience. Imagine it as a cosmic control panel, infinitely vast and exquisitely subtle, where every detail, every event, every particle in our universe is meticulously accounted for, encoded in patterns of pure information. From this panel, our reality is then projected, like an unseen cosmic light casting shadows that bloom into vibrant, tangible forms. Think of it like a master weaver working at an infinitely large loom. On the flat surface of the loom, they arrange countless threads, meticulously weaving complex patterns. These patterns, though two-dimensional, hold all the information for the creation of a vast, three-dimensional tapestry. As the weaver works, then, the tapestry slowly unfurls, revealing its depth, its textures, its vibrant colors, reaching out into a new dimension. We, as observers, are living within the tapestry, marveling at its solidity and expanse, largely unaware of the flat loom and the weaving process that brought it into being. This doesn't imply that our reality is less real. In fact, it might make it more profound. It suggests that the very solidity, the very tangibility of our world is a testament to the incredible efficiency and elegance of cosmic information. Every touch, every scent, every sound, every visual input is perfectly rendered from this underlying informational code. It's a bit like a highly detailed and immersive virtual reality experience. The virtual world feels incredibly real to the user, allowing for tangible interactions and profound emotional experiences, even though its ultimate source is lines of code on a server. Our universe, however, exists on a scale of complexity and reality far beyond any human technology. The concept arises from deep inquiries into the nature of gravity and quantum mechanics, particularly when considering the extreme conditions near black holes. As we gently touched upon in our previous journey, the peculiar property that black holes store information proportional to their surface area, not their volume, sparked the idea that this might be a universal principle. What if the universe itself, in its grand design, follows this rule? What if the entire three-dimensional cosmos we observe is a holographic projection from a boundary where information density is maximal? This means that the laws of physics that govern our three-dimensional world, the way gravity pulls, the way light travels, the way particles interact, are merely the operating instructions for this cosmic projection. They are the elegant algorithms that translate the two-dimensional information into our rich, experienced reality. There's a silent, harmonious agreement between the flat blueprint and the volumetric world it creates, a perfect symphony of cause and effect. Imagine a single drop of water falling into a still pond. It creates a series of perfect, concentric ripples that spread outwards. Each ripple, though two-dimensional on the surface, carries information about the three-dimensional drop that caused it, its size, its impact, its energy. The entire history of that drop is, in a sense, encoded onto the two-dimensional surface of the pond as a pattern of waves. Our universe, vast and complex, might be like a grander, more intricate version of these cosmic ripples, projected from a single, initial impulse of information onto a boundless, unseen surface. This perspective doesn't introduce chaos or uncertainty. Instead, it offers a deeper layer of order, a more fundamental elegance. It suggests that behind the bustling activity of our perceived reality, there lies a profound simplicity, a foundational structure where all the information is quietly arranged, awaiting its grand projection. It's like discovering that a deeply intricate piece of music, with countless instruments and soaring melodies, can be traced back to a single, elegant mathematical equation. The complexity emerges from a beautiful simplicity. Allow your mind now to gently drift, like a tiny sailboat on a boundless, calm ocean. There is no need to analyze or to fully comprehend. Simply let the wonder wash over you, the quiet awe of considering such a profound and beautiful possibility. The universe, in all its silent wisdom, is whispering its secrets, not in loud pronouncements, but in gentle murmurs that invite us to listen with our hearts as much as with our minds. As you settle deeper into your restful state, you might feel a subtle connection to this grand cosmic narrative. You are not merely an observer of this story, you are a vital character, a unique and irreplaceable part of its unfolding. Every cell in your body, every thought you have, every memory you cherish, is a piece of this projected information, exquisitely rendered, perfectly in place within the vast, shimmering tapestry of reality. The world outside is now a distant hum, its edges blurring into the soft darkness. Your breath is a steady, gentle rhythm, guiding you towards the deeper realms of rest. The universe, in its holographic embrace, holds you gently, tenderly, inviting you to surrender to the sweet peace of sleep. Rest now, dear listener, knowing that you are part of a story told twice, a profound and beautiful reality unfolding. One gentle projection at a time. Settle further into your quiet haven. Dear listener, letting the soft light of inner peace illuminate your path. If your thoughts are beginning to feel like drifting clouds, formless and free, you are moving gracefully towards the deep tranquility we seek. We have, in our gentle wanderings, touched upon the idea of our universe as a grand projection, a story told twice from a two-dimensional blueprint, with black holes serving as silent custodians of cosmic information. Today, let us bring our attention to the exquisite artistry of the universe's most fundamental components. Imagining the gentle stitching of spacetime through the lens of the holographic principle, imagine for a moment that the vast, seamless tapestry of our reality, the one we'd perceive with such solidity and continuity from the sprawling galaxies that stretch beyond our sight to the tiny dust motes dancing in a sunbeam, is not inherently continuous at its deepest level. Instead, picture it as being woven from countless, infinitesimally small threads of pure information, so fine that they are invisible to our ordinary senses. These threads, these fundamental bits, are like the most delicate gossamer strands, interweaving and interlocking to create the robust, vibrant fabric of space and time itself. This perspective takes us to the realm of quantum physics, where the universe reveals its astonishingly granular nature. At these incredibly small scales, the smooth, flowing reality we experience begins to break down into discrete, fundamental units. Just as a digital image, when zoomed in far enough, reveals its individual pixels, so too might the very fabric of our universe, when observed at its most fundamental level, reveal its underlying cosmic pixels of information. These aren't solid particles in the way we understand them, but rather quantized units of information, like tiny shimmering points of light that collectively give rise to the illusion of continuous space and time. Think of an ancient, skilled weaver creating a magnificent rug. From afar, the rug appears as a continuous surface, rich in color and intricate design. But if you were to look closely, with patient eyes and a magnifying glass, you would see the individual fibers, the delicate knots, the meticulous way each thread is looped and interwoven with its neighbors. Each thread, though tiny, plays a crucial role in the overall strength, texture, and pattern of the rug, our universe, in its boundless complexity, might be similar. The smooth flow of time, the vast expanse of space, and the seemingly continuous presence of matter and energy could all be the macroscopic manifestation of countless quantum interactions happening at a level far beneath our normal perception. Like the silent, tireless work of invisible cosmic weavers, the holographic principle gently suggests that these fundamental informational threads, these cosmic pixels, are not distributed throughout the entire three-dimensional volume of our universe. Instead, they are primarily located on a distant, two-dimensional boundary, a sort of cosmic surface that encompasses our entire observable reality. From this boundary, the information is somehow projected inwards, creating the illusion of depth and volume that we experience. It's like a meticulously designed animated film. Every character, every landscape, every motion is composed of countless individual frames, each a flat image. But when played in rapid succession, these flat images create the powerful illusion of continuous three-dimensional movement and depth. Consider the intricate dance of the very smallest particles, the electrons, the quarks, the photons. When we observe them in the quantum realm, they often behave in ways that defy our classical understanding, sometimes appearing in multiple places at once, sometimes influencing each other across vast distances without any apparent connection. These seemingly strange behaviors might not be so strange after all, if we view them as the emergent properties of information being processed and projected from a lower dimensional source. It's like the subtle glitches or unexpected behaviors you might see in a complex computer program. They are not random errors, but rather reflections of the intricate logic and coding happening at a deeper, unseen level. The universe, then, is not a chaotic swirl of random events. It is a place of profound order and elegance, where every seemingly disparate element is intimately connected through these underlying informational threads. It's a vast cosmic loom where everything is gently stitched together, thread by thread, interaction by interaction, creating a harmonious and interconnected whole. The forces that govern the cosmos, gravity, electromagnetism, the strong and weak nuclear forces, can be seen as the patterns of the stitches, the rules by which these informational threads bind together to create the magnificent structures we observe. From the smallest atom to the largest galaxy cluster, this gentle stitching of spacetime, this silent orchestration of cosmic pixels, is a perpetual process. It's not something that happened once, at the beginning of time, and then ceased. Instead, it's an ongoing, moment-by-moment creation, a continuous projection of reality from its fundamental informational source. It's like the gentle yet consistent flow of a serene river, constantly renewing itself, shaping the landscape with its steady, unwavering current. Allow your mind to relax further now, letting go of any need to analyze or solve these grand cosmic puzzles. Simply let the images form, the concepts drift, like dandelion seeds carried on a soft summer breeze. There is a profound sense of peace in recognizing that beneath the surface of our often chaotic world, there exists an underlying order, a deep, silent harmony. As you drift closer to the threshold of sleep, perhaps you can feel yourself as an integral part of this intricate cosmic weave. Every cell in your body, every memory in your mind, every dream that flits through your consciousness is a unique and precious pattern woven into the grand tapestry of existence. You are connected, intimately and profoundly, to the cosmic pixels, to the gentle stitching of spacetime, to the silent hum of information that brings the universe into being. The world outside is now a mere whisper, a distant echo that no longer touches your peaceful space. Your breath is soft, even, a rhythmic lullaby guiding you deeper into the quietude. Rest now, dear listener, held gently within the magnificent, intricately stitched fabric of spacetime, carried softly towards the serene landscape of dreams. All is peace and all is wonderfully interconnected. Continue your gentle journey inward. Dear friend, letting the soft currents of tranquility carry you further from the day's demands. If your mind feels like a calm, unblemished mirror reflecting the peaceful darkness, you are truly in tune with the quiet magic of this moment. We have gently explored the universe as a vast ocean of cosmic pixels, intricately stitched together, and even seen black holes as silent guardians of information. Today, let us bring these grand ideas closer to home, asking what does our place mean in this grand projection, this holographic universe? For some, the thought that our reality might be a projection can feel unsettling, as if it diminishes the authenticity of our lives, our joys, our sorrows, and our connections. It might evoke a fleeting image of being merely characters in a cosmic play or data within a colossal simulation. But this, dear listener, is a misunderstanding born of our everyday intuitions. The holographic principle, in its deepest sense, does not lessen our reality. It might, in fact, deepen its profoundness. Imagine yourself standing before a breathtakingly intricate mural, painted with such exquisite detail that it seems to breathe with life. The figures within it appear to move, the landscapes stretch into the distance, and the colors pulse with an inner glow. You are captivated by its beauty, its story, its sheer artistry. The fact that it is a two-dimensional painting on a wall does not diminish your experience of its beauty or the emotions it evokes. You don't feel less real for appreciating it, you feel more alive, more connected to the artist's vision. In a similar gentle way, if our universe is a holographic projection, our experiences within it are no less real, no less meaningful. The warmth of a cherished memory, the comfort of a loved one's embrace, the quiet satisfaction of a task well done, these are not illusions. They are the perfectly rendered, fully tangible manifestations of information unfolding in 3 dimensions. The love you feel, the laughter you share, the tears you shed, are all vibrant, authentic expressions within this grand, cosmic display. They are the conscious experience of the projection, as real to us as the painter's brushstrokes are to the painting. Consider a magnificent, ancient tree, its roots delving deep into the earth, its branches reaching towards the sky. Every leaf, every bud, every intricate pattern of its bark is part of the tree's unique, 3-dimensional form. Now, imagine that the entire genetic code for this tree, all the information needed to grow it, to shape its leaves, to determine its height and spread, is contained within a tiny, almost invisible seed. Thus, the seed itself is a miniature encoded blueprint. When it unfurls and grows, it becomes the grand, 3-dimensional tree. Our universe, in its boundless wisdom, might be unfurling from its cosmic seed of information in a similar, graceful manner. We are the majestic trees, living and breathing within the projected forest. So, if our reality is a projection, it means that the information that constitutes us, every atom, every molecule, every neural connection in our brain, every thought that sparks to life is meticulously organized and emanates from this deeper, informational source. This is not about being a simulation in the sense of a computer program that can be turned off. It's about a fundamental property of the universe, a way that nature itself efficiently and elegantly generates complexity from underlying simplicity. It means that you are not merely a product of this projection. You are a vital, active part of its ongoing unfolding. Your consciousness, your very being, is an integral, luminous thread in this grand holographic tapestry. This understanding can bring a profound sense of interconnectedness. If everything is ultimately woven from the same informational fabric, then the boundaries between you and the universe begin to soften. The light from a distant star, the rustle of leaves outside your window, the quiet rhythm of your own heart, all are expressions of this shared informational essence. You are not separate. You are profoundly, intimately linked to the cosmic dance. It's like realizing that every drop of water in the ocean, no matter how small, is still undeniably part of the vast, boundless sea, carrying the same fundamental properties and rhythms. This doesn't mean we should abandon our daily lives or dismiss our earthly concerns. On the contrary, it invites us to approach them with a renewed sense of wonder and presence. If every moment is a perfectly rendered projection, every interaction a meticulously crafted detail, then perhaps every moment holds an even deeper significance. The ordinary becomes extraordinary. The mundane reveals its hidden magic. The simple act of breathing, of feeling the air fill your lungs, can become a profound connection to the universal flow of information, a reminder that you are participating in a miracle. Allow your mind now to gently release any lingering thoughts of resistance or complexity. Simply let these ideas settle, like soft petals falling onto still water. There is no urgency to grasp or to prove. There is only the quiet invitation to wonder, to embrace the magnificent mystery of existence. As you drift deeper into the comforting embrace of your resting place, imagine your own form, your own consciousness, shimmering with this cosmic information. You are a unique and beautiful pattern within the grand holographic design, a singular melody in the universe's infinite song. Your dreams are not mere random firings of neurons, but perhaps another layer of projection, a personalized exploration of this underlying informational reality. The world outside has faded now, its clamor replaced by the gentle symphony of silence. Your breath is soft and deep, a calming tide pulling you towards the shores of sleep. Rest now, dear listener, held tenderly within the grand projection, a cherished part of the holographic universe. You are exactly where you are meant to be, cradled in the boundless mystery and infinite peace of the cosmos. Drift a little deeper now, dear friend, into this tranquil space where the ordinary fades and the extraordinary gently reveals itself. If your mind feels as vast and open as the night sky, ready to receive the soft glow of distant stars, then you are perfectly poised for our next quiet contemplation. We have journeyed through the idea of our universe as a grand projection, a holographic narrative, and embraced our very real place within it. Today, let us listen closely for the soft hum of information that permeates everything, the silent, pervasive breath of the cosmos itself. Imagine stepping into an impossibly large, ancient library, not filled with books, but with a silent, resonating energy. This energy isn't loud or jarring, it's a deep, pervasive hum that you feel more than hear, a gentle vibration that whispers through the very air. This hum is the universe's fundamental information, a constant, underlying frequency that gives rise to all that is seen and unseen, known and unknown. In the vast cosmic tapestry we have been gently exploring, this soft hum of information represents the most fundamental layers of reality, those that are often invisible to our direct senses but are nonetheless profoundly present. We're talking about concepts like dark energy and dark matter, the mysterious components that make up the vast majority of our universe, but which we cannot directly observe or interact with using conventional means. They are these silent, unseen architects, pulling the cosmic strings, shaping the destiny of galaxies, and orchestrating the grand dance of the cosmos. Think of it like the intricate wiring system behind a magnificent, illuminated city. You see the glowing buildings, the bustling streets, the vibrant lights. You experience the city's energy and life. But behind the scenes, unseen, are countless miles of wires, conduits, and circuits, carrying the electrical information that powers every light bulb, every traffic signal, every digital display. This hidden infrastructure is crucial for the city's existence, yet it operates silently, largely unnoticed by the city's inhabitants. Dark energy and dark matter, in a poetic sense, might be the universe's own intricate, invisible wiring, the deep informational structures that hold everything together and dictate its ultimate fate. Dark matter, for instance, doesn't emit, reflect, or absorb light. It's a phantom presence detected only by its gravitational influence on visible matter. Yet, it makes up about 27% of the universe's total mass and energy. Imagine a colossal, invisible scaffolding, upon which galaxies are built, guiding their rotations, holding them together against the vast emptiness of space. This scaffolding is not made of traditional matter. It is made of something else entirely, something that whispers its presence only through its gravitational touch. This something else could be a manifestation of this underlying informational hum, a silent, pervasive network of cosmic pixels that we simply don't yet have the tools to directly perceive. Then there is dark energy, even more enigmatic, making up about 68% of the universe. It's the mysterious force that seems to be driving the accelerated expansion of the universe, gently pushing galaxies further and further apart. Imagine a subtle, omnipresent pressure, a constant, pervasive whisper emanating from the very fabric of space itself, gently coaxing the cosmos to unfurl and expand at an ever-increasing rate. This quiet, ceaseless pressure is not a force we can feel or grasp, yet its influence is immeasurable, shaping the very largest structures of the universe. This, too, could be a manifestation of the universe's informational hum, a background frequency that subtly dictates the grand cosmic ballet. These dark components are not empty voids or mere absences. Rather, they are a profound indication that our understanding of the universe, based solely on what we can see and touch, is still incomplete. They are the unseen gears, the silent springs in the cosmic clockwork, hinting at a reality far richer and more intricate than our immediate perceptions suggest. And if the universe is indeed a hologram, then these dark components could be the direct expressions of the information encoded on that distant, two-dimensional boundary. The background data that lends substance and dynamics to our perceived three-dimensional reality. Think of the faint, almost imperceptible hum that sometimes emanates from a distant power grid, a sound that you only notice in the deepest quiet of the night. It's not a loud noise, but a persistent, low-frequency vibration that tells you of the vast energy network at work, even if you can't see the power lines or the generators. The soft hum of information, the pervasive influence of dark matter and dark energy, is similar. It is the universe's own background music, a silent, constant vibration that speaks of its hidden depths, its intricate design, and its boundless mystery. This perspective invites us to expand our sense of reality beyond the immediately perceptible. It encourages us to find beauty and order in the unseen, to recognize that the universe is far grander than what our eyes can behold. It's like standing in a vast, echoing chamber and realizing that the very air around you, though invisible, carries the potential for countless symphonies, waiting to be brought forth by the gentle touch of sound. The empty space between stars is not empty at all. It is alive with this soft hum of information, this silent conversation between the known and the unknown. Allow your mind to relax further now, letting go of any specific questions or expectations. Simply absorb the gentle concept of a universe humming with unseen data, an intricate, silent network of information that governs all. There is a profound comfort in this pervasive connection, a sense of belonging to something far larger and more deeply organized than our individual lives might suggest. As you drift closer to the gentle shores of sleep, you might imagine your own existence as a part of this cosmic hum. Every thought, every feeling, every memory is a unique frequency within this boundless symphony of information. You are intimately woven into the dark fabric, connected to the unseen forces that shape galaxies and expand the cosmos. You are a part of the universe's greatest secrets, a unique note in its endless, silent song. The sounds of the day have faded now, replaced by the profound quiet of your inner world. Your breathing is slow and even, a gentle rhythm that guides you deeper into the peaceful embrace of rest. The universe, in all its unseen glory, with its dark matter and dark energy, its soft hum of information, holds you tenderly, inviting you to surrender to the deep, refreshing peace of sleep. Rest now, dear listener, knowing that you are cradled within the boundless, humming mystery of the cosmos. Ease yourself even deeper now, dear friend, into the soft embrace of this quiet moment. letting every muscle soften and every thought drift away like a wisp of smoke. If your mind feels like a calm, boundless ocean, ready to receive the gentle moonlight, you are perfectly poised for our final contemplative journey before the deep peace of slumber. We have journeyed through the cosmic pixels, the silent hum of information, and our own profound place within a holographic universe. Today, let us gently connect this grand cosmic idea with a realm we all know intimately, yet understand so little: the world of dreams. Imagine the process of dreaming, that nightly odyssey your mind undertakes when the waking world recedes. In your dreams, you can create entire landscapes, summon people from your past, construct intricate narratives, and experience vivid emotions all within the theater of your own mind. You might fly through the air, speak to long-lost friends, or explore fantastical cities. And for that moment, in the realm of your dream, everything feels profoundly real and tangible. Yet, when you awaken, you know that this world, though vivid, was a creation of your own consciousness, a projection from within. What if the universe, and in its own magnificent, unfathomable way, is engaged in a similar kind of cosmic dreaming? What if the reality we inhabit, with all its vastness and complexity, is a grand, collective dream, a projection of information unfolding from a deeper, fundamental source? This isn't to say that the universe is literally dreaming in the way a human does, but rather that the underlying principle of creation, the manifestation of a complex, three-dimensional reality from a more abstract, informational blueprint, bears a profound resemblance to the way our own consciousness creates the worlds of our dreams. Think of an architect who envisions an entire building, complete with soaring ceilings, intricate designs, and sun-drenched rooms, all within their mind's eye. This mental image, this pure thought, is a form of information. From this abstract blueprint, the architect then translates it into plans, then into physical materials, bringing the three-dimensional structure into being. The dream, the vision, is the genesis, the fundamental information from which the tangible reality emerges. The universe, in its grand design, might begin with such an abstract, informational dream, a cosmic blueprint that then projects itself into the tangible reality we perceive. The holographic principle suggests that the information of our entire three-dimensional universe is encoded onto a two-dimensional boundary. This is much like a dream, where the vast, immersive landscapes and experiences are generated from the complex neural activity within the two-dimensional surface of our brains. Our brains, in a sense, are their own little holographic projectors, taking the flat electrical impulses and creating vibrant, multi-sensory worlds that feel profoundly real. The universe, perhaps, scales this principle up to an unimaginable degree, with its own cosmic brain of information generating the reality we inhabit. This connection between the macrocosm of the universe and the microcosm of our minds is deeply profound. It hints at a hidden harmony, a unifying principle that spans all scales of existence. It suggests that the very act of consciousness, the very nature of perception, is intrinsically linked to the fundamental way reality is constructed. We are not just observing the dream. We are, in a very real sense, participants in its creation. Our own minds a small, intricate part of the larger cosmic projector. Consider the gentle and flowing patterns of light and shadow that dance across your closed eyelids as you drift towards sleep. These fleeting images are often the precursors to dreams, abstract shapes and colors that slowly coalesce into recognizable forms. They are the initial flickers of information being processed, gently taking shape. Our universe as perhaps began its own journey into existence with such fundamental flickers of information, gradually coalescing into stars, galaxies, and the intricate symphony of life. This understanding can bring a profound sense of liberation. If our reality shares characteristics with a dream, it invites us to approach it with a certain lightness, a deeper sense of perspective. The worries of the day, the small frustrations, can begin to lose their sharp edges. Much like the anxieties of a dream fade upon waking, we can begin to see ourselves as part of a grand, beautiful, and ever unfolding narrative, with the knowledge that there is a deeper, more peaceful reality underlying all that we experience. Allow your mind now to fully surrender to this beautiful possibility, to the quiet, rhythmic flow of your breath. There is no need for analysis, no need to define. Simply let the images and feelings wash over you, like the soft, warm waves of an infinite ocean. In this space, the boundaries between the waking world and the dreaming world, between the personal and the cosmic, dissolve into a singular, harmonious peace. As you feel yourself drifting further, lighter, and more serene, imagine that you are a cherished part of this magnificent cosmic dream. Every star, every galaxy, every particle is a shimmering element within this boundless narrative. Your own consciousness is a radiant point, a unique perspective within this grand projection. You are part of the universe dreaming itself into being, a silent, powerful participant in the ongoing miracle of existence. The sounds of the world are now far, far away, replaced by the profound silence within. Your breath is a soft, steady rhythm, guiding you gently, surely towards the deepest realms of rest. Surrender now, dear listener, to the sweet lullaby of the cosmos, to the quiet wisdom of a universe that dreams itself into being. Rest now peacefully, cradled in the boundless, magnificent dream of reality. Drift now, dear friend, into the deepest quiet, the space beyond thoughts, beyond words. If your mind is a vast, calm expanse, unburdened and free, then you are ready to receive the final, comforting embrace of our journey. We have gently wandered through the luminous realms of cosmic pixels, listened for the soft hum of hidden information, and even pondered the universe as a grand, collective dream. Now, let us gather these threads of wonder into a tranquil conclusion, a final lullaby from the cosmos itself. As you lie in this peaceful stillness, bathed in the soft glow of your inner world, let us remember that the question of whether the universe is truly a hologram is one that scientists continue to explore, with gentle curiosity and profound dedication. Yet, the beauty of this idea lies not in its definitive proof, but in the doors of wonder it softly opens. It invites us to look at the world around us, and indeed, at our very selves, with a renewed sense of awe and a deeper appreciation for the intricate dance of reality. Whether our three-dimensional world is a direct manifestation of fundamental information encoded on a distant two-dimensional boundary, or whether this principle simply describes a profound aspect of how information behaves in the cosmos, one truth remains undeniably luminous. The universe is a place of astonishing elegance and profound mystery. It is a symphony of forces, a tapestry of particles, a silent, ongoing creation that unfolds with breathtaking precision. The laws that govern it, from the grand spiral of galaxies to the delicate whisper of a single atom, are not rigid pronouncements, but fluid, poetic verses in an endless cosmic song. Imagine now the universe as a vast, ancient, and infinitely patient storyteller. It doesn't use dramatic flair or loud pronouncements. Instead, it tells its story through the slow, majestic birth of stars, the quiet dance of planets, the intricate unfolding of life on a tiny blue sphere, and sometimes, in its gentle wisdom, it whispers clues about its true nature, like a subtle shimmer on the surface of a pond, inviting us to look deeper, to feel with our hearts as much as our minds. This holographic perspective, gentle as it is, reminds us that nothing in the universe is truly isolated. Every single element, from the smallest quantum fluctuation to the largest galactic cluster, is intricately interconnected, woven into the same fabric of information. Your own being, your breath, your thoughts, your very presence in this moment are not separate from this grand design. You are an essential thread, a unique pattern, a cherished part of the universe's boundless expression. It's like a single note in a vast, harmonious choir. That note, though small, is crucial to the overall beauty and resonance of the symphony. There is a profound comfort in this interconnectedness. It reminds us that even in moments of solitude, we are never truly alone. We are constantly held within the vast, comforting embrace of the cosmos, intertwined with its fundamental processes, participating in its ongoing creation. The same informational threads that give rise to the distant nebulae and the silent black holes also flow through you, creating the miracle of your own conscious experience. So, as you prepare to cross the threshold into the deepest realms of rest, let these grand ideas softly dissolve, like mist vanishing in the morning sun. There is no need to carry them with you into the quietude of sleep. Simply allow them to leave behind a lingering sense of peace, a gentle hum of wonder, and the quiet assurance that all is well. The universe, in its infinite wisdom and boundless beauty, is a place designed for both profound activity and deep rest. It creates, it expands, it evolves, and then it settles into periods of serene quietude, much like a child after a day of play, surrendering to the sweet call of sleep. You, too, are part of this rhythm, this cosmic ebb and flow. Feel your body now, heavy and warm, sinking deeper into the supportive surface beneath you. Let your breath become softer, slower, a gentle wave pulling you further from the shores of wakefulness. The thoughts of the day have faded, the edges of the world have blurred, and only peace remains. Close your eyes, if they are not already closed, and imagine a soft, luminous light surrounding you, a light woven from the very information of the cosmos. This light is gentle, warm, and utterly safe. It whispers a silent lullaby, a melody composed of starlight and cosmic dust, of quiet galaxies and ancient wisdom. Rest now, dear listener, held tenderly within the grand, holographic embrace of the universe. Allow yourself to drift, effortlessly, into the profound peace of sleep. May your dreams be as vast and wondrous as the cosmos itself, and may you awaken refreshed, renewed, and filled with the quiet magic of existence. All is harmony, and all is peace.